All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakadash. Double honors as always, once again, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace, much love. Salutations as always to those for elect. All right, gonna be a quick lesson, man, based off of this camp, the elders out here in the Great Millstone Dallas branch, you know. Around this time frame, just responding on that real quick. Really going into scoffers, man. You had two little, well, I don't know how many it was actually, but you had a group of little nigglets, pretty much. Okay, talking their shit and so on and so forth. Which ultimately, man, going into once again scoffers. Okay, just did a video on this not too long ago. Like I had to cut that fan off. That shit was loud as hell. But yeah, man, just did a video not too long ago, which ultimately, at the end of the day, nobody's going to be exempt. Which will actually go there first. Nobody's going to be exempt from this judgment. Okay, that Yahweh Bashim Ashai is getting ready to bring down upon the earth. Okay. So this is Ezekiel 9, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Okay, it says, I'll start at 4. The points in 6. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay, which that mark, all right, is going to, when you go into the Hebrew word for mark, or when you go into the word mark, all right, it's the Hebrew word tawa, okay, exempt from judgment, okay, which we'll go ahead and do it since we're here, okay, yeah, tawa, okay, marked as a sign of exemption from judgment, okay. So this ultimately through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, this is the mark that we are the hopeful elect are seeking to achieve. All right, spiritually. The pretty much the blood on the doorpost, during the time of the Passover, during the time in Egypt, we were getting ready to be delivered out of Egypt. And if you didn't have that blood on your doorpost, all right, that death angel, all right, Yahweh Shai, okay, if that blood wasn't on your doorpost, you weren't exempt from that judgment, okay. Verse 5 says, and like I said, that's the mark that we're hoping to have, okay, not the other one. Verse 5 says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. So there ain't gonna be any mercy, I get this the NOT for verse 5, it says, then I heard the Lord say to the other men, follow him through the city and kill everyone whose forehead is not marked. Show no mercy, have no pity. Kill them all, old and young, girls and women, and little children. But do not touch anyone with the mark. Begin right here at the temple. So they began by killing the 70 leaders. All right, which ultimately getting that point, okay, what it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. All right, there's not going to be an exemption, all right, just based off of an age bracket, or a height bracket, or a gender bracket. Men, women, and children are subject to the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, which we will, because it was little ass kids, which ultimately going, man, there's no respect. Okay, there's no respect in these fucking little nigglets that are, that you call children, okay, or teenagers. All right, they have no respect. They don't have a proper upbringing. Let me see this real quick. This is Sirach 30, and I'll get 1. I'll start at 1. Sirach 31, it says, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. Right, and then that's the thing. one of the things that the elders had mentioned, you know. All right, them little niggas, you know, which I believe they said that they, you know, they had their father around, but ultimately their father was not bringing them up in the right spirit, okay? Because, hey, they needed their ass whooped, and that's what the elders are mentioning too. You need the ass whooping. Nobody's genuinely whooped your ass. That's why you walk around. You had the audacity to go up to grown men and in not only voice an opinion, all right, that's wrong, but, you know, ultimately just be disrespectful, man. You know, just completely disrespectful, no regard for older men. You know, that wasn't a thing back then. You know, Jake wasn't able to just go in and go up to grown ass men and then say whatever. This place has brought up such a tremendous amount of unruly children. Okay, to the point where everybody is cute. You know, everybody think it's cool, it's cute, it's funny. But at the end of the day, the Most High is going to destroy these fucking niggas, man. All right? And once again, men, women, and children. Okay? Nobody's going to be exempt. It says, verse 2, he that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him and shall rejoice in him among his acquaintance. Right, and that's what's, you know, showing these niggas ain't getting chastised, you know, the proper way. They're not getting brought up the proper way. It says, train up a child in the way. Let me get that real quick. Let me see. Train up. Proverbs 22:6. Okay, it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right, so these ultimately showing you these little niggas, they're not brought up in the proper way. You know? Because to even be in the position to scoff, you know, and you're young, it shows you have an improper upbringing, man. And once again, you're gonna have to pay judgment for that. The Lord ain't gonna look down. I was just a kid. It's just a kid, okay? Because which they went into it, I believe. I didn't finish watching it, but you know, the elder did call for it. But we'll get that account here, okay? So, 2 Kings 2 and 23. All right, speaking on the account of volition, those little nigglets. Okay, which that's ultimately what pretty much an example of what the elders had just went through. But hey, the Most High is going to bring out this same judgment. Okay, now it wasn't right there on camera or nothing like that, but this judgment is going to happen. Not the exact way, but it's going to happen. Ultimately, they're going to be put to fucking death, man. Okay, 2 Kings 2 and 23, it says, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him and said unto him, go up thou bald head, go up thou bald head. So they're scoffing. They're talking shit. Not contrary, Salakia. Similar to the situation that I'm speaking about in this camp video. All right. Verse 24, it says, and he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them. Right. So the Lord sent, Elisha, cursed them in the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay. And then ultimately 2 she-bears came out the woods. Okay. And just mauled their ass. And this is the judgment that we're getting ready to witness. We're getting ready to witness the judgment of scoffers, of scorners. All right. Proverbs 19:29, it says, judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the backs of fools, or for the back of fools. There's a judgment ready and getting prepared. Okay, it's already prepared. Hell, all right, for you niggas, man. And there's not going to be a discrimination point. There's not going to be a cap space, of where the judgment stops. Well, that's a kid. We're going to leave him alone. Or that's an old woman. No, the Lord ain't gonna care about none of that shit, man. If you wrong, you wrong. Okay? If you wrong, you are wrong. And in this example, you know, in this, which I'm just, like I said, I'm just now seeing this, you know, just now watching this video per se, you know, posted 4 days ago. But in this example, these little niggas, they were wrong. You know, they had no business in even speaking. These are grown men. You don't approach grown, you know, men that you don't know. And that's what bros was mentioning in the video too. You know, if this was the white man, they wouldn't have said a bitch ass thing. They would have just kept moving. You know. But this is through the process of, you know, ultimately the curses and you know, unruly children being brought up, monsters being brought forth. Okay. And this is Sirach 30:8. This is the point. All right, when I got it earlier. Sirach 30:8, it says, "And horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful." Okay. I'm gonna keep going. It says, "Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies." You know, and that's shit. Our people do that a lot. Oh, look at it, it's so cute. That's so funny. That's not funny, man. If your child is doing something that's ignorant and completely dumb, that's not funny. It's not something to wink at. It needs to be corrected right then and there. You know? He doesn't need to be given a treat. She doesn't need to be given a treat. And especially the women, the upbringing of our women is completely through. Which is why they grow up to just be these demonic ass beings. You know? No, just through. Okay? Verse 12, it says, "Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he's a child, lest he wax up." And that's the thing. You beat their ass. that's what the scripture tells. Beat their ass. Okay? Spare not the rod. Alright? And everybody wants, and then the Esau, here it is, he's locking niggas up, child abuse, and these kids need their ass beat. Okay? It comes to a certain point. Now, you know, we're not saying punch your kids, you know, clearly, obviously. You know, that's doing too damn much. That is actual child abuse. You punching kids and, you know, just throwing them down the steps. You know, fuck you, Jerome, and you just launching that shit. No. We ain't saying that. But ass whoopings are crucial. You know, just like all you hear people say it all the time. I got ass whoopings and I turned out just fine. You know? Thankfully, you know, through the Spirit of the Lord, I was able to, you know, have my father in my life. And I got my ass beat. I got corrected. And now as I got older, as I grew up, I appreciated it. I understood it. Damn, this is why and I impart that onto my son. Okay? These are things that are necessary. Because if you're not doing these things, and if you're moving around cute, then you just raising up a bunch of unruly ass nigglets. And you're setting them up for failure, man. Overly emotional, especially with men. Okay, if you have a son, hey, you gotta train him up. You know? It says, "Lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart." Yeah, they don't listen. And that's the thing too. And I'm gonna get this too. And let me see. What's that? Damn. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second. It's just, I mean, that's a long shot, but let's look this up. No, damn it. Unruly. Let's look that up. Nope. Damn. Bear with me. Nah, that's in the law. Damn. Damn it. But pretty much, which let me try to Google it. Penalty of unruly children. All right, here we go. Deuteronomy 21. Call all y'all about Shemashai. And this is in the law, man. You know. What is it at? 18? Yeah, 18. Yeah, this is in the law. Okay. So this is how you dealt with unruly children back in the day. Which ultimately what should have, I don't know that nobody knows the ages of these little niggas, nor does anybody care. But ultimately this would be the penalty. They wouldn't have even been able to get to that, to that point, to be that disrespectful, had this been in state applied, So Deuteronomy 21 and 18, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "Suppose a man has a stubborn and rebellious son who will not obey his father or mother, even though they discipline him." So see, he's getting his ass beat, he's getting chastised, but he's still not listening. He's still unruly. It says, in such a case, the father and mother must take the son to the elders as they hold court at the town gate. The parents must say to the elders, "This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious and refuses to obey. He is a glutton and a drunkard." Yeah, he's, ain't doing shit. Okay, he's lazy. He's rebellious. He don't listen. Okay, he's completely against the ways that we're talking, that we're telling him. It says, verse 21, "Then all the men of his town must stone him to death. In this way you will purge this evil from among you, and all Israel will hear about it and be afraid." So this is the law, okay, dealing with unruly children. This is the law dealing with unruly children. So showing you that, hey, what does it say? As the scripture said, the law is slack, And this is why we have little niggas just running around and then being able to have an opinion and to say so, okay? And then all this other shit. This is exactly why. Because the law is slack. There's no judgment going forth, man. But ultimately, the Most High is getting ready to bring forth that judgment. Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to put an end to all nigga activity, all black activity, all Puerto Rican activity, Native American activity, Hispanic, Latino activity. All this shit is getting ready to be put to an end, man. And everybody want to continue to walk around, think shit's cute, think it's sweet. When the Most High starts clipping bodies off the earth, then people are going to be wanting to listen. And by then, it's going to be too late. Okay? And that was pretty much it. Let me see. Let me see. We'll grab one more. Which really, yeah, we'll just grab this because this is pretty much what we're in. This is the times that we're in. That's why these scriptures are, the things, as it says, they're things that are written aforetime, written for our learning. Okay? 2 Peter 3:3, it says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. All right? And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So this is the spirit that is being thrown out on the earth right now. Okay? Scoffers. Walking after their own lust. Thinking that they know what the hell they're talking about. Just talking shit. What's that in, what's that? Is it Thessalonians, I think? Let's see. Might not be it, but ultimately, man, that was pretty much it. Okay, I just wanted to go into that. Okay, so Lord's will is edifying. Before I close, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash, and double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, rule well, taught us truth, peace, much love, and salutations always to those elect.